Okay, everyone, it is the end of the week, and basically, instead of doing a bunch of different videos about individual things Ethan Klein has done this week, I decided I'd do one video and get all my thoughts out, and that would be it. So, consider this your weekly rundown, weekly recap of Ethan's Crash Out. The Crash Out rundown, the Crash Out recap. I'm workshopping it. Anyways, first up, I wanted to discuss this clip of Ethan basically trying to catch Sam Seder in a gotcha, and even his crew is like, "What the fuck?" Like, even his crew is like, "I don't know about that one, Chief." And I wanted to talk about this because it makes me feel some type of way. Like, it makes me. I have I have specific feelings about this as a Black American, and so that is why I wanted to discuss this.
Let's take a look at what Sam Seder had to say. What is this?
Olivia's sending it right now.
I watched it. So at first I was like, I think that was an accident. He's trying to stick
I've
the
heard this
landing.
before from
But
you.
after watching it a few times, I think he was doing a joke that he didn't have a button for.
Uh-oh.
Let's-
I haven't seen
know.
it.
I think
at
it's
all,
complete.
So
You haven't
curious
seen
what
this?
we're about
All
to see. Yeah.
Well,
No.
here we go. Listen carefully.
I've heard this before from at least you. I don't know what moniker you were using at the time. Or did I say that right? Moniker?
Yikes! Oh.
I know that was pretty.
Well, wait. Keep playing.
Moniker?
What?
Monocle?
Hey, so
Nomenclature?
Oh God, Emma's panicking.
addressed the factual accuracy of Brandon Tarkov.
I think it was just he was trying to say the word in a different way, and he got very unlucky.
I think he
Because he said monocle after, so
Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking
he was trying to play it off because he knew it was awkward.
Well, I think he
What-
mispronounced it maybe at a previous point. And that's why he's like, "Did I say it correctly?" And then
yeah.
No, but he said it smarmy, like he was doing a joke.
I don't
Watch
think
it again.
Sam
Watch
Seder
it
would
again.
sit
Now, let me tell you all the reasons this pissed me off. One, I think AB nailed it on the head. I think he got the situation right on. Sam mispronounced it earlier on. They probably teased him for it a little bit, and so now he was making fun of himself and making a joke out of him mispronouncing it again, and he just got a little unlucky in the way it sounded. Number two, Ethan Klein has his own history of saying the N word, and I don't think that he is the person to call out anybody for almost even slightly saying it. So, shut the fuck up, Ethan. And number three, it's not coming from a genuine place. He doesn't genuinely care that Sam almost said this. He doesn't genuinely care that Sam may have said this when he shouldn't have, or may have been making an inappropriate joke here. He doesn't care about that. He doesn't. He just wants to catch Sam in a gotcha. He just wants to catch Sam in a moment of embarrassment so he can turn it into some big scandal for him because he and Hila have already gone on the record saying they don't like Sam Seder. And every time Ethan Klein doesn't like somebody, lo and behold, he starts finding things that they've done wrong or things that they've done that's inappropriate to call them out on, despite the fact that he himself has done so many inappropriate things, and yet he continues to have a career. He's such a hypocrite. Next up, we have this post from someone called O'Brien Potatoes 1. Basically, it is a letter from Ethan and his lawyer threatening to sue this person for copyright infringement because they posted a clip of the podcast on the subreddit, on the H3 Snark subreddit. And Ethan is threatening to sue them. Not only is Ethan threatening to sue them for copyright infringement, he is threatening to sue them for copyright infringement and saying that your only option to avoid litigation are the following. You provide our office with all correspondence you have had with the moderators of H3 Snark. You provide our office with all correspondence you have had with other H3 Snark users. You provide our office with all correspondence you have had with Reddit. And you provide our office with information regarding the identities of the H3 Snark moderators. Before I move on to the point I was going to make here, I'm just noticing that there is a typo. In number 4, it says, you provide our office will all correspondence you have had with Reddit. And yes, Klein claimed this on his Instagram story. So this is real, and it has a real typo in it. Sorry, I got distracted. The rest of it says, if you do not or cannot satisfy all 5 conditions, TEI will sue you for copyright infringement and misrepresentation. Keep in mind that federal court filings are public. Anyone performing a simple Google search on you, let alone a background check, will discover this information. Once judgment is entered against you, the court's finding that you engaged in copyright infringement and lied in a legal document will also be publicly available. This is basically extortion, right? It's a little cop behavior. It's like the cops bringing a group of people in, sitting them all down separately, and then offering them a deal where they're like, if you rat out your friends, you get to walk scot-free. And the person knows that, like, that's a bad deal because they probably won't get to walk away. But if they're scared enough, they'll still take it because there's a chance they get off, you know? So if Ethan can scare this person enough, there's a chance they'll give up information on other people in the H3 Snark, community or whatever. Ultimately, he just wants to scare this person into submission and into giving up information on other people, likely so that he can go after them. He wants information about their correspondence with Reddit because he wants to go after Reddit. He wants information about the H3 Snark moderators because he wants to go after the H3 Snark moderators and the H3 Snark users. It's, to me, him also fishing for information, go after other people, not just him threatening this person with litigation that they know they can't handle. And here's Ethan's Instagram story where he admits that this is a letter from him. So this is real. Let me remind you, there's a typo. I'm just saying. Not a big deal, but his lawyer didn't even bother proofreading the letter. That is hilarious. How unprofessional. That is basically everything I had to say about Ethan for this week. I skipped over some stupid jokes and a lot of talking shit about Noah and various different people, but I wanted to highlight a couple things, comment specifically on the whole Sam Seder thing, even though that didn't become a huge event or anything. I still really wanted to sort of hone in on Ethan using that moment to try and go after Sam because it really bothered me again as a Black American who obviously has a certain relationship with that word in general, and it's like, fuck off. Like, it's just not your fucking place. It's not your fucking place. You were the last person I want to fucking hear talk about that shit, man. You are the last person I want to hear talk about that. Absolutely no way. I am going to wrap up the video here. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what I missed, what I didn't comment on, if there was something that you had thoughts on. Share them. Give them to me. Hit me with them. That's what I'm here for. I will be back maybe next week, depending on what happens. Depending on if there's any updates, maybe. Bad Empanada says that he knows of something that's coming down the road here for Ethan Klein. We'll see if that amounts to anything. If Ethan actually decides to sue anybody. So far there's been a lot of threats of suing, but not much actual suing happening. Not that I want Ethan to, like, sue people, but what's the big deal? We're waiting. Come on, big dog. You gonna do it or not? Are you all bark and no bite? Like, what is happening? Anyways, we will simply see. But I will probably see you before then with another video on another topic. World's going crazy. Lot to talk about. I'ma keep yapping. With that being said, have a good weekend. Maybe I'll get this up before the weekend is over. We'll see. Alright. Peace, love, and all that jazz. I will see you later, and goodbye.